eye washes. Who uses them more? Students or teachers? Unfortunately, it's the teachers. Before school and after school, you're preparing solutions and you forget to wear your goggles. All of a sudden, a splash occurs, you've got something in your eye. Let me show you a really good drill that you can do. Stand by the area that you typically do your preparation work. Step back and spin around 3 times with your eyes closed. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now where's the eye wash? You're blinded in both eyes because you don't have goggles. Where's the eye wash? Okay, and boom, into the eye wash I go. Now, fortunately, I've got an eye wash close by. But what if the eye wash was in the other room or on the other side of the classroom? I could be searching for it for hours, and all the time, my eyes are in distress. Remember the demonstration that Irene Sessa did with acid in the eye. You've got seconds before you can get to that eye wash. So first of all, always make sure you're wearing your eye protection, especially before school and after school. Now, an eye wash must do 3 things. It must treat both eyes at the same time, continuous wash for 20 minutes, and a clean water source. Let me repeat that. Treat both eyes at the same time, continuous wash for 20 minutes, a clean water source. Let me read you the OSHA rule. Shower and eye wash shall be provided in work areas where you may come in contact with substances which can cause corrosion, severe irritation, permanent tissue damage, or is toxic by absorption. So what are your options? Option number 1 is the beautiful bowl eye face wash. And what's really nice is I would mount it right off your teacher's demonstration table or the area where you do your preparations. Why do I like this location? Because the water and the drain are right here. And simply a matter of bringing the drain and the water out, connecting the eye face wash. You push down the handle, and you've got a beautiful eye wash. Your second option is buying a device that Flynn Scientific sells that can be connected to a gooseneck faucet. You take the serrated hose connection off, put on this adapter, and as you turn on the water comes up and it's coming down. You pull the plunger, the water is rediverted through the eye wash, and now, if you can imagine, you're going like this, or you could even bend it a little bit, and you're going like this. Now, I will say that unless you're fairly tall, this is a pretty good option. But if you're shorter, it may be effort to get to that eye wash. Something else, too, is that kids have a tendency to take this apart. So you may be missing some parts somewhere along the line if you have this, say, in the back of the room or whatever the case is. But again, while this is a great solution, this is an adequate solution, but you got to understand that there's some drawbacks. But let me show you the last solution. And this is one that literally everybody can afford and get tonight or tomorrow. This is a simple device. It's a shower head connected to rubber tubing, and I bought it at the builder supply store, and it had a spigot on it where if you wanted to wash your hair in a bathtub or wash your pet, you could put it on the little plastic device on the spigot of a bathtub, turn the water on, and the water comes out like this. So it's a mini shower. Well, I took that part off, threw it away, and so imagine, I need an eye wash. I grab this device, jam it up the serrated hose connection, turn on the water, and guess what I have? I have an eye wash. It can treat both eyes at the same time, continuous wash for 20 minutes, and a clean water source. Now, this device will probably cost you $5. Now, is it ideal? Absolutely not. But it's better than nothing. And again, you're going to have to work it a little bit to where the water comes out till you get a gentle stream. But think about this. As a biologist, maybe the chemistry folks have an eye wash, but you don't. Guess what? Tomorrow you can have one. Physical science can have one. You can have a couple of these spread around the laboratory. It's a great device. And oh, by the way, do you need a safety shower? I'm not going to turn it on, but okay, do you get the idea? How about a body drench? It's a safety shower, body drench, eye wash, all for about $5. And the best news is that you can get one of these now and then later on put in your budget for either the gooseneck eye wash or the bowl eye wash. Now, let's talk about the maximum distance you should travel for an eye wash. And again, the 25-foot rule applies. So, if this is your classroom here, and the eye wash is there, as you can see, there's an area back there that you have no coverage. And if an event occurs, you're going to have to take too long and too far to travel to be able to get to that eye wash. Again, that's where this device might act as a secondary eye wash. If there's money in the budget, you can go with the bowl face eye wash, or certainly for the time being until you can get something else, this works really well as well. All right, the last thing is that you want to test your eye washes every month. And one of the things that we have here is an acetate sheet that has a set of eyes drawn on it. Now, you don't have to typeset something like that. And by the way, this is on our website, so you can get a copy of this. But one of the things you can do is simply take an acetate sheet, draw a couple eyeballs on it, and then what you want to do is turn on your eye wash and place it on there and make sure that the water is providing adequate coverage for both of those eyes. Now, we have teachers call us and say, Mr. Flynn, there's brown water coming out of my shower or my eye wash. It's simple. You got to test this and let it run every month. And just let it run for a few minutes to make sure that it's working. One of the things you're going to discover is that you're going to get calcium deposits built up in the eye face wash area. And it's a simple fix. Just get a small brush, a toothbrush, and try to clean those out. Sometimes even a little toothpick that you can get in there, a little piece of wire, just enough to knock them out and break them free. First of all, always make sure you're wearing goggles anytime chemicals, heat, and glassware are used, and that includes before and after school. And by all means, make sure you have an eye wash. An eye wash is absolutely critical, and if you don't have one and you need one, go to the building supply store and for $5, buy this device, jam it up to serrated hose connection, you have a safety shower, you have a body drench, and you have an eye wash. It's a really, really great investment.